Here's what happened this week in North Carolina politics. It's fall, it's getting cooler out here, we got the state fair right around the corner, and the shenanigans are afoot in Raleigh. So none of our state lawmakers are in Raleigh right now. They're all at home cooling their heels, which is too bad because they've left a lot of critical work unfinished for our state. For example, on Wednesday, big cuts to Medicaid went into effect at hospitals and health clinics all over the state because the Republican leaders of our state legislature just refused to act. Now, we talked about this last week, so go watch last week's video if you want more background, but basically the Republican leaders of our state Senate and our state House agree on a compromise number to fund the state Medicaid system, but they refuse to vote on it because they have other unrelated issues they disagree on, so both sides are holding the Medicaid funding hostage. Now, how this works is Medicaid reimburses hospitals and health clinics all over the state for providing care to lower income people and children and seniors. About 3 million North Carolinians in all rely on Medicaid for their health care. So, if the state just stops reimbursing them for providing that care, they can't provide that care, which means that some people right now are being denied the health care they rely on because of stupid politics. These guys also did not pass a state budget this week, and no one is working on one. Something they are working on is rigging our election maps again. Phil Berger, the Republican leader of our state Senate, says he may go along with Donald Trump's order to Republicans to redraw congressional maps all over the country to help Republicans in 2026. Now, if you've been paying attention for a while, then you know that Republican leaders in North Carolina have already rigged our congressional maps, and they've left only one highly competitive seat in the entire state. And that is the 1st District down east. It's held by Don Davis. He's won that seat a couple of times now. And what Berger and his team are planning to do now is just to rig that district to guarantee that a Republican wins instead. This is just incredibly corrupt behavior any way you look at it, and anyone who goes along with it is corrupt too. Speaking of corruption, Dallas Woodhouse is now managing elections in North Carolina. Dave Bolyak, the new Republican state auditor, created this brand new job just for Woodhouse within the State Board of Elections to liaise with county boards of election, and they're paying him more than $100,000 a year. Dallas Woodhouse is famous within North Carolina political circles for being a big Republican activist. He was actually the executive director of the state Republican Party itself, including when the party was busted in the biggest bribery scandal in modern state history, when the party chairman, Robin Hayes, was caught on tape helping a businessman bribe politicians. Woodhouse managed to avoid charges personally, but he was quietly removed from his position immediately following that, but now he's back. Last one here real quick. Our friend Madison Cawthorn is running to return to Congress down in Florida, which totally tracks. Yeah, man, weird week. But look, it's fall, it's beautiful out here. We got the state fair coming up. They're going to have deep fried lamb chops, flamin' hot Cheeto pickle pizza, and cheese curd tacos. Yes, please. Stay safe out there and have a great weekend.